Okay, so I was talking about the basic premise of journalism school and acting college because they go hand in hand with each other out of Los Angeles. And it's creating a liar out of your opponent. And see, what I was told by them is that they said if you're a YouTuber and you wanted to be on TV, which they wouldn't ever really expose your YouTube channel, which now all of the local stations, they're on YouTube now. They have their YouTube channels because it's popular. They have their TikTok, their Twitter. And there was a woman, what's her name? The blonde lady on CNBC at one time. She says, if it wasn't popular, we wouldn't be here. You know, and so that's what they're referencing to the technology companies when they create their own platforms on technology companies. They're doing it because it's popular and they want to get exposed more. And they're basically lying about their numbers, you know, because people are really not interested in this antagonistic approach related to having to have two sides of a story. Well, it's true. A lot of times there are two sides to a story. There's actually a lot of times there's more sides. There's three sides. You can have three thoughts in your brain at the same time. You know, so you can think about it as me, myself, and I. You know, that someone else has an opinion that's going to oppose you for some reason that you have not thought about. Someone else might agree with you. And then there's the unknown variables of what this does in the future to people. You know, I mean, that's what I think about with inflation. It's like, okay, you could buy something for 5 cents. You could probably buy several bags of groceries back during the Great Depression. This is a good example. Something I looked up. The CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps, back in the 1930s during the Great Depression, it was formed to pay people. It was men primarily. I don't think there was any women in it because it wouldn't have been a good idea at that time anyway. But they paid them $30 a month to help rebuild America. $30 a month. And so they were living in barracks and places that's kind of similar to the United States military, and some are even referencing them as military, which they all wore uniforms. My grandpa had on a uniform when he was in it, but he wasn't actually in the military. They just called it the Civilian Conservation Corps.